This video was supposed to be a celebration, but it didn't turn out that way. Here's what happened. I bought the Bambu Lab H2D, unboxed it, set it up, and after real use, I returned it because of a single fault. The unboxing process itself is very straightforward, although it can easily take over an hour, depending on the circumstances. I'm going to move quickly through the unboxing and setup. There's a significant amount of protective foam, screws, and packaging inside the box. I also purchased the AMS HT, which I quickly unbox after the printer. Every protective film comes off. I didn't buy this machine to admire it, I bought it to use it. Eventually, it's time to power it on. I use a smart plug for ease of access. Setup is straightforward. Add the printer to Wi-Fi, scan the QR code using the Bambu Lab phone app, and follow the prompts. As the printer continues through the boot-up process, I hear a loud banging sound coming from it. At first, I assume it might just be part of the normal operation. But it kept going. Not once, not twice. That got my attention. Right about here, I reach for my phone and cut power to the printer after about 6 full banging cycles. I inspected the printer and there was nothing actually wrong. It turned out to be the foldable cutter stopper. That confirmed my original suspicion. Because the setup was interrupted the first time, I went through the entire process again from the beginning. That banging sound takes some getting used to. In fact, I even flinched again because of the same sound when setting up the H2C at a later date. This is the component responsible for the loud banging sound. Next, the printer went through all of the initial setup processes: auto bed leveling, motor noise cancellation, vibration compensation, and the rest. With that completed and the AMS fully configured, it was finally time to print something. And this is where the real issue began. The nozzle and bed heat up without any problem. The printer completes its normal homing and pre-print routines. And then it throws an error. Part of the message reads, "The AMS failed to send out filament." And the status indicator, which is actually a very good feature of this printer, starts flashing red. I checked the connections, made sure the PTFE path was clear, tried different filaments, and went through the obvious troubleshooting steps. The issue remained. I opened a ticket on the Bambu Lab support portal while continuing to investigate. If you look closely, the AMS is actually pushing filament through the PTFE tube. But when it comes time to print, nothing is delivered through the nozzle. Here, I'm checking the filaments to make sure they are properly seated on the AMS rollers. Eventually, I removed the AMS from the printer within the system settings, re-added it, and went through the pairing process again. After that, I was able to get some prints out of the machine. At that point, I was relieved. The printer appeared to be working as expected, so I continued using it. Here are some of those prints. First, this yellow benchy. Obviously, most 3D printers produce very good quality prints these days, and everyone expects a printer in the range of the H2D to deliver strong results. I'm not really focusing on print quality here, which, as you can see, is very good. And then I got ready for a multicolor print by printing this box, which attaches to the back of the printer to catch the purge material from the AMS. However, I'm not quite sure what this visible change in sheen is. It is not part of the STL file. That, I am sure. Anyway, I was very pleased with the print results, and now I know the printer works. I also printed a multicolor RC model. This was downloaded from MakerWorld and required multiple prints. The two main parts of the car were glued together afterwards. There is quite a lot of purge material involved, along with the prime tower. Then I printed tracked vehicle parts, some of them in TPU. Printing TPU on the H2D and H2C is rather a hassle. For the TPU print, I had to disconnect the right nozzle's PTFE tube from the AMS and connect it to the separate TPU feed port on the printer, as detailed in their online user guide. When I was done printing the TPU, I reconnected the right nozzle to the AMS, and unfortunately, the issue came right back. After that, I made up my mind to return the printer. I recorded a quick video using my phone, sent it to Bambu Lab on the existing ticket, and asked to return the printer. They were happy to accept the return. However, the unit was shipped on the 22nd of December, over the Christmas season, and due to delays with DX delivery, it was not delivered to them until 7th of January 2026. I finally received the refund on the 19th of January 2026, but that was only after I opened a case with PayPal regarding the return. Overall, the H2D was good when printing with both the left and right nozzles. However, the unit I received may have had a quality control issue. I am not giving this printer a thumbs up because my experience was less than ideal. Thank you for watching. This was my experience with the H2D Combo, and the issue was really with the AMS unit rather than the entire printer. I want to be clear, my videos aren't about brand loyalty or brand criticism. I bought this printer to use in my projects and side hustle. When it did not work as expected, I ordered the H2C while the H2D return was in progress. You can watch the H2C unboxing video by clicking the links provided. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.